Hiya friends, Prepared Suburbanite back with you with the solutions to all our problems. I recently looked up the Democrat Socialists of America's platform, and what they have outlined for us are the solutions to all our problems. So stick around. I want to get into a whole bunch of details about how wonderfully great these ideas are coming from the Democrat Socialists of America. So the solutions to all our problems lie with the platform that the Democrat Socialists of America have put forth. And if you look on their website, you can certainly get into a lot more detail than I'm going to be able to cover in this short video. But the solutions for all our problems, according to them, are there. First, let's abolish the Senate. Because the DSA argues that the Senate serves only the interest of the wealthy and therefore should be replaced. With what? I'm not sure. But they want to eliminate the presidency and abolish the Electoral College. It would be replaced with a system whereby the leaders are chosen by Congress, because Congress represents the people, obviously, and the Electoral College apparently does not. Multi-party democracy. They want to get rid of the two-party system and have a multi-party framework. They also want to defund the Department of War. Just get rid of it. They want to abolish ICE, Immigrations and Customs Enforcement. They want universal health care. They want full voting rights for all non-citizens and individuals with criminal convictions. They advocate for public ownership of all large corporations to ensure that the economic power serves only the public good. And of course they want to get rid of the Electoral College with a national popular vote for any kind of presidential elections. Except they contradict themselves, because they want the president to be elected by Congress, or appointed by Congress, or selected by Congress. So they're not even consistent with that. These are the solutions, these are the platforms that the Democrat Socialists of America are advocating for right now. And I am taken aback by the number and volume of support that they're getting. The races are oftentimes too close to be called, even when you look at the skewed national polls that seem to lean more Democrat than Republican in too many cases. But they seem to have all the answers for all our problems. I'm not quite sure what the draw really is, what the affliction is, what the support is really for. And when you look at some of the very narrow victories that conservatives and Republicans have eked out during this presidential election cycle that we're just now getting into, and as we head towards November, these folks are making a big impression across all economic stages, I guess. The very rich, the well-educated, are fawning all over these guys, thinking that, oh yeah, these guys have really got it. They've got the right answers to all our problems. And while we're seeing these very, very close margins, and a lot of the Democrats in support of the DSA platform, I am just beside myself wondering what's going to happen in November when we all go to vote. And I hope all of you that are listening are really going to vote and take a good hard look at the candidates that are being proposed on your ticket, whether it's Democrat or Republican. Take a good hard look at where they stand on true issues that affect us all. We talk about affordability, and right now I think that's an issue. Yep, gas prices are higher than they should be. Electrical prices, utility prices, all that stuff is almost out of control, and it needs to be reined in. But the Republicans and the conservatives, Donald Trump in particular, has a solution for that. And maybe we can grow our way out of this with the investments in business that we've got in the offing. It's going to take a while. It's going to take more than a couple of years to realize how well things can really go for us. But to discard and put away the Constitution and say, no, it's a barrier to success for all of us because it only treats the well-off, the wealthy. It only treats them well, but the poor, struggling, blue-collared folks out there, they're not doing too well. And there's a point to be made there, and I urge the conservatives to really get on board and address the issues of affordability. Donald Trump's made an awful lot of promises that we would get the benefit of the tariffs, and we'd all get a check in the mail for $3,000 or $5,000, that we'd all get lower taxes and less regulations and all that. Well, some of that's coming to be, but we're not going to get that $5,000 check, and I don't think that's really going to be the answer to any of the problems. We need to get out there with logic, with conservative ideals, with America is great, with we can pull this thing off. We just obviously, as you know, hit $40 trillion in national debt. That's it's an amazing number. I can't fathom what $40 trillion is, but can that ever get under control? Not with the way we're spending money right now. The federal government is just going gangbusters, borrowing more money than we're spending, and it's just insane. I don't have the answers, and certainly the DSA does not have the answers to this. I don't think that they're thinking past the end of their nose when they're talking about eliminating ICE and eliminating the Department of War, opening our borders to anybody that wants to come in, to allow this country to be absolutely defenseless for any kind of foreign intervention or foreign military excursions. We wouldn't last more than a week, I don't think, before our enemies, both foreign and domestic, would take advantage of their short-sighted policies. So all I can do is urge the Republicans to get the message out there that we can make this country great again. I don't know what else to say, but I'm certainly hoping that everybody that's watching this video knows where they're going to vote and how they're going to vote already. Research those candidates. Make sure you know who you're voting for and what they stand for. This is going to be a big, big trial come November, and there's an awful lot at stake for all of us. This is the Prepared Suburbanite reminding you to be prepared and be prepared always. And I'll see y'all on the next video.